Oh no, it's another top 10 video. Get it away from me. That's right. Welcome to my top 10 favorite movies of the year. Are you ready? Oh my god, are you ready for this thrill ride? Let's go. My number 10 is Marriage Story. Just saw it. It's fantastic. It's so sad. It's good. Yep, big recommend if you want to watch a mature movie for adults. Do you want that kind of thing? This is great. Number 9. Ready or Not. I really like sort of comedy horror movies like this. This is over the top. It's silly. It's tongue-in-cheek. It knows exactly what it is. It's really fun. This is exactly my kind of movie. It wasn't the best ever, but I kind of feel like this was a little bit of a weak year, if I'm being honest. In some ways. We got some really good ones, but I'm not struggling to get to 10. I mean, I am. The opposite of what I just said. Next up is Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, I'm a bit biased, you know. Every year a Spider-Man movie comes out, it's probably going to be on my top 10. But I found this movie surprisingly held back, sort of. It really showed you some real moments between the characters, and it was pretty funny. It was more like a comedy than like a blockbuster action movie. Yeah, and also I really wanted to see Mysterio for years and years to come, so I was super excited to see that. Didn't let me down. Especially that visual effects, just extravaganza scene where he's putting Spider-Man through all that fake VR shit. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's some good stuff right there. And also my boy Jake Gyllenhaal. So, what number am I up to? 7 is Avengers Endgame, because how could that not be on this list? This is like, obviously this is an epic conclusion to a 10-year long run. Obviously it wasn't the last one. Spider-Man came out after it. But yeah, no, this was exactly what it should have been. It was like this just fantastic 3-hour run of fan service. And I love the time travel stuff, going through the past Avengers histories and everything. Obviously, like all these movies, it was funny, had good action and all that. I'll be honest, some of it let me down. Like, I felt like Thanos was a bit dumbed down, and the final battle was pretty, I don't know, it was the same as every other one, but I really loved the character moments. I liked how it ended for some of the characters. And straight off of Avengers Endgame, I'm gonna go and do something entirely different with Hotel Mumbai. I got it right there. This movie is daunting, hard to watch, violent, probably wrong. I feel like it was probably, what's that word? You know, it was using a real life tragedy for profit. But I think it's pretty great. And yeah, some of the scenes, like, I definitely remember some of these scenes. I don't think this is a movie that's just going to leave your mind after you watch it. Not that many people saw it, I don't think. So it's kind of like my obscure pick or something. But yeah, no, that's a huge, huge recommend. If you haven't seen Hotel Mumbai, get out of here. Go, watch it after this video. Next up is Knives Out. This was like this reverse kind of murder mystery thing. It's like, you know, you feel like it's going to be your traditional whodunit shit, but then it kind of turns things on its head, and it really tells a different story than I thought it was going to tell going in. Yeah, no, and this movie really turned out to be great. And it's also really funny, which I wasn't really expecting, but I really liked. Yeah, no, it took some twists and turns that I really didn't see coming. I know that you always say that when it comes to like mystery movies, but still, it tricked me. It tricked me, you know. I couldn't guess what was going on. So that's what you want in a movie like that, right? Next up is Happy Death Day to You. This is like catered exactly to me. This is just my movie, pretty much. I feel like maybe I made it and fell asleep or something and just forgot. Was I there? I'm pretty sure I made this. This is exactly my kind of sense of humor. This is exactly my kind of genre. I'm absolutely in love with this movie. I kind of wanted to make it my number 1, but I mean, I couldn't. There's a few more that's a bit above this one, you know, because it's kind of trashy. I know what this is. It's not like, I know it's not the most respectful movie on the list or anything, but this is just, whoa. It's made for me specifically. Number 3 is Us. I think that Jordan Peele is a genius. I already made that joke earlier this year. And I made 2 videos on this movie just to show how much I loved it. I think that it really uses tension really well. It uses comedy and levity in horror really well. And I think that it's just a really smart movie. I think that what it's trying to say is really great. Everything's a bit on the nose, you know, once you really look at everything and once you've seen the end. And everything is really to tell a metaphorical story rather than an in-contextual one, if that makes sense. But I love it. I saw it twice. I made 2 videos on it. I thought about this movie a lot. It didn't leave my mind very quickly. I still think of it from time to time, and The Tethered is like just this icon thing to me now. Number 2 is The Joker. Controversial pick, I know. You know, this is a really divisive movie. I'm on the side that loved it. I think that this is just a fucking clever movie. I think the portrayal of this guy that just wants respect, that just wants to be liked, really engrossing, and then how he goes about that in the wrong way. He learns the wrong lessons constantly. This is about a guy with a mental disability learning the wrong lessons from every situation, which you see when he's watching the stand-up thing and he's like, haha, make sex jokes. They're always great. And it's like, do you even know what comedy is? And that's pretty much what the whole movie is. It's like, violence makes people like me, yay. And so he does that. And it really makes sense for this character. Arthur Fleck is an icon to me now. I think he's such a good character. Not in the way that I look up to him, of course. The worst person ever, really. This is the portrayal of an evil man. But, oh man, is it a good portrayal of that? Yeah, no, Joker is amazing. Now I just wanted to do some honorable mentions. Always Be My Maybe. That was pretty good. I don't know, it wasn't my favourite movie of the year. It was really overrated when it came out. Nobody would shut the hell up about it, but I enjoyed it. Honourable mention. Star Wars. The Rise... whatever it's called. Rise of the Skywalker. Haven't seen it yet. It's not out yet. I was really trying to wait to make this video before, I wanted to see that movie before I made this because I knew that was going to make it onto the list and change everything, but here we are. I just wanted to make it, so honorable mention for a movie I haven't seen. Another movie I haven't seen, The Lighthouse. I'm sure this is fantastic. It was barely showing anywhere. I don't know, I didn't have the... I missed out. I didn't get to see this one. I'm really sad because I was really excited for it, but here we are. It's an honorable mention. And my number 1 movie of 2019, if you have watched my reviews this year and everything, I'm sure you will have guessed what this is. It's Parasite. Parasite is perfection. It's just perfection. It's just the definition. You look up the definition of perfection in the dictionary, this picture of Parasite, it says what the plot is and all that stuff, and then when you watch it, it still tricks you because it's not all just about what you think it's going to be about. That dictionary is lying to you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Parasite is amazing, and I recommend it to every fucking human being in the world. Please watch Parasite if you haven't seen it. And I know everybody's talking about it now and it's probably going to win an Oscar or something, and I'm a little annoyed because it's like, that was my obscure movie that I saw before everyone else. Everybody else knows about it. I was cool before. But that's fine, because it deserves the respect. It deserves the attention. Parasite is the best fucking movie of this year and the best movie of probably many other years. This might be my favorite movie of the decade. I would have to have another look at like the lists and everything. But if not, it's very close. Parasite is just indescribably amazing. Okay, that's all. That's my top 10. Yay, 2019 was an okay year for movies. I felt like we got a lot of just middling stuff a little bit, to be honest, but the stuff that was good, Joker, Us, Parasite, they were top tier shit. They were fucking fantastic. So I guess I can't complain in the end because, there was some good stuff. That's all. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed and all that stuff. Subscribe and blah blah blah, everything, all that stuff. Keep watching my videos and all that stuff, or else... That's a threat. Okay. Yep, goodbye.